But yeah, this one's at the tail end. I don't know what it's about either. It's a different game, also horror, I think. Yo, man. Whenever you put your real name in here, I'm full of sus. Finish? We barely even started! No. I thought P3P and P5R were released on Steam in September, so I don't see them. No, I think it was for like Switch and stuff, but like, I like to play like heavier games on Switch so that like, I just need a capture card for it, because it's like less crunchy that way. Is your name Yusa? Yeah, it is. How do you know that? RPG is a role-playing game. A game in which you control characters with assigned roles to achieve an objective. These originated as analog games played on a tabletop, but these days the term often refers to computer RPGs which replicate the style. Most involve a process of fighting battles to gain experience and level up your characters. However, not all RPGs are like this. I'll ask you again. You did this of your own volition, right? Or was it some unseen, unhearable? Who knows what made you do it? It's because we didn't have another game to play tonight. Which one was it with me? No, I'm not blaming you. As much as you fight or deny it, as long as you're here, you can't help it. At any rate, you did an awful thing. I might hate you enough to kill you. You prepared for that? Wait, who? Well, we do. Right, then I won't say another word. Here already? I'll leave the rest to you. Do something about this, would ya? We have an eye patch! RPG stands for Rocket Propelled Grenade. Where did this definition come from? Modern use? Nene's Cave. Yo, it's so classic looking. You're curious, but never mind. Tough looking books. Don't go through someone's drawers. Okay. Good morning. How are you feeling? As long as it's not terrible, I'm relieved. Pardon me, I'm Nene. I run something of a clinic here. But wow, your wounds were entirely something else. You remember what happened? You can't remember? Can't say I'm surprised. It really was a close call. Oh yeah, I put the things you were carrying in a drawer over there. They might give you some clues. Go ahead and take a look. The drawer? What drawer? Oh, these ones? Filled with bandages, potions, and the like. A bunch of worn equipment. There's a name engraved in the hilt of a broken sword. Brain. That's not me! We recovered free memory. Who are you talking to? Brain is a wounded traveler. He's got 15 heart and 3 memory. Under my name, I'll go tell Meme. Cool. Shift. I guess hitting that is no good. I don't know how to shift. Aha, so your name's Brain. Got one lead at least. And your wounds? Seems like you've gotten a lot better. How about going for a walk? It's dark in here, so walking around somewhere brighter might be helpful. Cool, we get to explore a world. Let's go. Hey there, teacher. Wait, you're not Neme. Sorry for getting it wrong. Yo, it's just a guy. It's just a dude. Wait, how... Do I hold down A to run? Could I have been able to run in RPGs this whole time? I was going to have my friend come along with me, but they moved so slow I left them behind. Yo, when I learned today that we can press A to run. Rain the Block Bonson? Like the Wanye? But Bronye? Wait, but they don't show. Are you busy with that field again? I think RPG Maker always had a run button. Yeah, it does, but I'm using a controller and it's always been like shift, but I don't know which one to use on my controller. But I think it's A. Walking around a great tree. That's my daily routine. It'll totally be sunset by the time I'm done walking, huh? Yo, that's a bunny. Bunny mode activate? Yo, this guy's so fucking fast. He's going insane. I'm going insane. I'm gonna like go dizzy from how fast he's moving, actually. Black rabbit, triple dots. The statue sit there quietly. Can we pass this point? No? Somehow, even if you don't have any memories, you recognize that it's probably important. Hello? This is a graveyard, a place to remember dead monsters or to place flowers. You gotta walk behind the graves. Great tree east. Okay, cool. Let's get out of here. And then this way. We haven't looked around because we have to talk to people. Excuse me? Man, isn't there anything fun going on? Oh, a new face, a rare face. I heard this used to be a place where humans lived. What a weird place to live in. That's a door! It's because it's run down. Who would you be? It used to be a place, now it's not a place. It's just a place that's not a place anymore. You get me, yeah. Aren't they great? Rocks are so great. They do be rocks. Look, look! There's so many flowers growing here. So many totally unremarkable wildflowers. They're pog flowers. Mandora! Why won't they bud, I wonder? You grow more family members? The area past here is dangerous. I need to keep an eye on the kids to make sure they don't wander in. Because even if they do wander, they can't get too far in, since I got some help on that front. Cool. Wait, let me in here. Stay away from the house. The resident's kind of moody. Like Eeyore? Moody man, go burr? A mysterious power repels you. I wonder what's over there. I guess we won't know until later, huh? Nene! While you're on your walk, why don't you talk with everyone? I did! I talked with everyone. And everyone said a thing. Everyone said the things. Hold up a crucifix. Mysterious power repels you. No, it's the power of unpogging. You think that's the wrong thing? I think so too. Yo! I want that red flower that's growing over there. But monsters can't get past goddess statues. It's a shame. Woo! We got a red flower. Okay. What? You want to show me something? Someone sharp might realize right away you want to show them something, so they'll be able to respond. But for someone not so sharp like me, you want to go into your items and show it to them, I think. Okay. You picked a red flower for me? Oh, sorry, sometimes I try to be funny. It's okay, I think you're pogging. You're a red flower now, bunny. Thank you. We got 3 hearts. Who are you talking to? Wait a sec. If you want to leave, I'm not going to stop you, but I feel like I should give this to you. We got a black book. That book you can save anywhere. And if you're unsure about the place you're in or the items you obtained, ask it. It should serve you well. Just has a bit of a foul mouth. Should have shut up while you were ahead. So you're my new master? Well, great to meet you. From now on, when you want to save, do it from the menu. Well, that's it for me. Thanks, Nene. Yo! A world map, too! What's here? What's there? What are we supposed to do here? It's so mysterious. Desert world? Hello? Desert world with no desserts? Desertless world? Society? Okay. sign, there's a small bit of graffiti where the fox goes. The nose knows where the fox goes. Wait, this is just a circle? Because that bottom part leads to, like, up here. Leads to down there? Leads to up here. So mysterious. Well, that's fun. I'll take a look at it again later. Hello? This is the North Temple, a holy place where we pray to the goddess and wish for miracles. As such, we cannot allow anyone of unknown identity to enter. Could I at least talk to you? I can't believe I learned how to run today. My life is vastly improved. She's concentrating hard. Plant vegetables, fresh fruit right here. First come, first served. She focused on making a selection. Kids, the hero became a noble sacrifice for the sake of this world. That's what my dad said. The hero beat the Dark Lord, right? Then why did he die? Does anyone recognize the hero? Plum pots, fresh pots right here. They're not selling one bit. Oof. Dog? Hello, stranger. Are you lost too? Can we pet the dog? Yes, just a moment, please. If you aren't looking for magic books, please take your leave. Lost too hard? No! When we're rejected by a person. Closed for renovations. Yeah, I'm sure after the hero is finished with like everything, it's like, oh, what need for the hero is there? Let me in. It's locked. To be fair, we are just a random person going around to everyone's places. You looking for anything right before? What's your level? You forgot? Then I can't sell you any weapons. Those are the rules. When you have to have a level. Welcome. Are you looking for anything? I'll also buy anything you don't need. Cool. I'll be back. I can have my eye patch. Good day, traveler. It's better than anything to see the world at peace. No one's here. Can I cook off? It's locked. Yeah, I know. Of course the goddess doesn't exist. Shouldn't say such things about the goddess. She's going to get ya. Minstrel says, Look at church. Sometimes I don't trust these in isekai. They're kind of sus. Welcome, stray sheep. Offer your purse to the goddess. That can't be. Stay away, the sensation about you. It's not human. Why are you here? Eek! Why you run away from me? Looks like a book you could save with. If you're gonna save, do it from the menu. Okay. I can't believe he ran away from us. I can't believe. So you can probably use this command. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna talk. Can't go to the cellar? You shouldn't go to the bell? I feel like something's gonna happen. The castle's off limits to the public. Please take your leave. Thanks. I can't. Hey, you went to the castle, didn't you? Did they let you inside? Nope. I thought not. They shut me out too. Talk about rude. But I'm not giving up yet. I'll write a song about the story of the hero who defeated the Dark Lord and get famous. Don't tell me you aren't curious. Why did the hero die? What were his allies doing? First off, I'm going to the hero's hometown of Vermont Village. Look forward to my song. I feel like we have to go there too. I feel like, okay, here's my theory. We are the Dark Lord. We were defeated, we lost our memory, and we killed the hero. That's what happened. Is that the hero's grave? Can't read from this angle. daughter of Poseidon once came to this place. She warned of an oncoming storm and saved all creatures on the land. The daughter of Poseidon came ashore and lived amongst humans and monsters. The human man adored the daughter of Poseidon and thus asked for her hand in marriage. Yet the daughter of Poseidon adored a monster and still refused him. The human man was enraged and slew the monster in the cover of the night. The daughter of Poseidon wept ceaselessly over the death of her beloved. In spite of the human man's efforts to stop her, she threw herself into the sea and turned to foam. The great Poseidon was enraged and still laid a curse on all humans and monsters. If any were to approach the sea, they too would turn to foam. Yo, let's try it. Wait a sec. Let's save first. Then let's try it. One thing is, we're probably not human. Quit it. The sea takes lives. Alright, there's a nice strict border over here. Stay away from the sea. Okay. Sealess behavior, but I guess. Hey. Want to hear some secrets? The White Rabbit has some kind of request. The Mandora in the village is looking for something. The children are itching to play hide and seek. Go play with them. Okay, I guess. Sure, let's play hide and seek. The three of us will hide, so come find us. Hi. Knock knock. How'd you know? You found me hiding is hard, huh? You. Oh, this spot would be perfect. That was fun, thanks. We got 3 heart. Pog, we got 3 pogs. And hello? I found something terrible. You need a water of life to grow these flowers, but the spring of life is outside the forest, past the statues. Can nothing be done? Don't you worry your pretty little head. Not that way, though. The other way. Alright, let's get the spring of water life. Water, pog, otter. I like to think about them playing, thinking they're hidden from the point of view of the player character. Yeah, for real, for real. Get out there. Can I not walk around? We need like a boat? Well, we'll be back. Look, I just want to talk to the hero's family. It'll be done real quick. Sorry, but we don't want noisy people. Everyone just wants it quiet right now. Come on, that's unfair. Don't be too stubborn with me, or I'll have to throw you out by force. Ugh, I'll call it a day for now. A traveler? But you have to leave. Like I told the other guy. Look at the hero's grave on Starfall Hill, at the back of the village. That's the best view in the village. I bet you'll be glad if you paid it a visit. Yo, what happened? What'd we do? Did we, like, manipulate them? I'm hardly in the mood for it, but I gotta take care of the fields. Not like... Welcome to the remote village. We can't offer much hospitality, but make yourselves comfortable. Hello, the weather isn't too bad, is it? Let me in. It's rude to just go into people's houses. Okay, fair enough. I'm worried for the children. They all adored him so much. Y'all, they do be right though. It's a church. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a priest. I'll be able to bring back Mr. Hero with the goddess's miracles. I wanted to be a hero like him, but now I'm scared. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a magician. I'll be able to bring back Mr. Here with the power of magic. Hello. Oh, goddess, why did you have to take him away? No one seems to be inside. Church. Empty. I've headed to Starfield Hill. The hero's grave is there. The grave has an inscription. The one sent to Starfield Hill. Irreplaceable friend of Vermont Village. Slayer of the Dark Lord, savior of the world. The brave youth... Brain? That's us! Wait... What? Wait a sec. Did we steal Brain's equipment? You gotta look at... Like, you don't know what's what. 1 second, I'm adjusting the chair. First things first, it's probably safest to keep your name secret. It's us! No way! No way, friends, welcome!
Wait a sec.
How was it? You guys were talking about Noema dove over time.
You wanted the last piece of breadstick?
The clown music!
My. I just ordered 5 more.
Shout out.
What else could I
how
possibly
was the
want
stream,
other than
everyone?
that sorrowful,
I
pitiful
hope it
face on
was
your
fun.
screen to know that you, darling,
Alright, there you go.
my
Everyone just
sweet
follow
darling,
Noe and
that
have
you
a
won't be
Noe's
enjoying the
vlog.
taste of garlic
Let's
bread
go.
at dinner with your mother today on Mother's Day. So, my darling,
clown music at the
how
start.
else could I torture and make your day slightly worse than it usually?
No, why did the clip cut off before the clown music got to go? But anyways, welcome in everyone. I'm Isolopana. I make things. Today we're not making things. We're playing RPGs. We played Hello Hello, and now we're playing Outworld's End. And yeah, if you guys are tired, hungry, if you have things to do, feel free to do that. I don't know what this game's about, so it's supposed to have some slightly stuff in it, but otherwise it's supposed to be poggin'. But yeah, let's see. It was a good stream. What were you guys doing? Let me scroll up to see. Just chatting about this and that. What were you guys chatting about? What categories was it pogging activities? Let's see. They need to build from what? Because it's furthest from the castle. Status. Was I the hero? I don't think this guy was the hero, but like we just discovered that this guy, so we like woke up and had no memory, and it was like, oh yeah, my name is Brain from the equipment that I was holding on to when I died, but like other plot lines where it's like, oh, you had this in your pocket, this must be you, but it's like, no, really, it's not. Why is the world so peaceful, even though Brain is gone? Would you listen if I prattled on? Go for it. It's with the hero. About Brain. I was with him since he was young. From the day he appeared on Starfall Hill, when I was very little, we played together and studied together, day after day. We were always together. Even as adults, always together. And I was under an absurd assumption when Brain went with the chief to the castle town. Later I heard it was to introduce him as a child who would be the future hero. After that, Brain seemed different. He put all his efforts into studying and practicing fighting. He stopped playing with me. I hardly tried talking with him either. I still don't know what changed Brain. Did you find someone else in town? Or is it deeper than that? Maybe people destined to be heroes and those who aren't are just different. But I don't know if I like that. We were together for so long. If I had talked to him more, asked him to play and we never parted, could I have avoided feeling this way? I just want someone to hear this, and I feel better putting it into words. Thank you very much. Apocalypse! Thank you for the follow. Glad you're having a fine time! And also, we got some heart. Let's go. Let's pog. Let's see. But yeah. Oh wait, can we talk to... There's a cat on that roof. Hello? Hello, cat? Alright. This RPG has already established it's free to go into people's houses. Hello? Want to hear some secrets? The children are itching to play hide and seek. Go play with them. This town's children? Does that girl just appear like after like everything and she's like, please? Let's go. I don't think these kids want to... Oh, never mind, this one does. Alright, we'll hide around the village, so come look for us. Better make it tough, better make it count, kid. I thought I perfectly concealed myself. How do you know? By accident. I was trying to run around the thing. When I want to learn a spell that'll let me turn invisible. Yo, it's so cheery for like that backstory dump that girl just dumped on us. Aww. That was good fun, thanks. We got some heart. Let's go. And will she still be here when we go over there? Alright, it's you. They let you in the village? What means did you use to do that? Well, no big loss. I doubt there's much information about the hero's stuff to be found here. So next on the list, I'm going to talk to the hero's allies directly. The magician seems to have returned to the Magic Academy in the East Tower, so we'll start there. I have a feeling there are many more readings in our future. What's your name anyways? Issa. Issa then? I'll remember that name. So long, Issa. Who are you? How'd the book know? Did it just come up with something on the spot? Hero Brain, can you hear my voice? I'm the Light Spirit. I'll guide you in the missing goddess's steed. You must seek out your former allies and regain your memories. What? No, I didn't hear anything. I think you shouldn't worry about it. East Tower. This is still north. What's this? Do you have an invitation? If not, please take your leave. Alright, cool. Bye. This is west. This is the spring of life, but it's dried up. What now? I want to go back and tell the Mandora? Or maybe you can see if there's anything useful in town. I guess the spring is like the section all around it. Let's go check out the town. Like this town? Talk. This place used to be nice and forested too, apparently. Now it's nothing but sand. Itemless behavior? Oh, you want to save? Yep. I'm so curious, what happened here? I mean, besides the war and stuff. I guess this is East Tower. Alright, who knows about it? Pots made with sweat and tears are sturdy. Alright, no hiding in buildings, okay? Hey, yo, where'd the kids go? Where the kids at? In alleyways? Not in alleyways. Where'd they go? I'm gonna find them. I thought I hid really well. It's Ike, kid. I was gonna find you eventually. Will you pretend you didn't find me? No? I swear we're probably the Dark Lord. I have the feeling in my heart that we're the Dark Lord. We just forgot. That's that last kid. Where is he? Where is he? He's got red hair. Alright, we gotta restart. The question is, can I run around like a normal person? Is that possible? Oh, different places than usual? Nice. Will you pretend you didn't find me? No? Where are the kids hiding? Not in a building, though. You? Where's the last kid, though? I had a feeling you'd find me. Alright, I guess if you, like, go into a building, there she is. It qualifies as, like, leaving the area, and leaving the area, like, resets the event. I thought I did really well. That was exciting. Thanks for finding us. Cool, we got a heart. You don't want to be the seeker? Aren't you a grown-up? Yeah, I am, but it's fine. Concentrating hard, focus on making a selection. It's locked. It's locked. Locked behavior. Who can I talk to? Close for Renault. Just a moment. You're looking for a water grimoire. However, only magicians can use those. The only books we have are just too complex for the average person, so take this instead. It's a water bookmark. It says you use a basic water spell. It's her last one anyways. Woo! We got it. A person with no magic ability can only use spells to produce about a cup of water or so. Alright, if we make it in the Holy Spring, if we make this water in the Holy Spring, we can bring it over. Fuku Fuku! Thank you for the resub. Welcome back. How are you?
What?
Items. Can't use it here. Hi. How's it going? I hope it's fogging. Let's see. Cool, we use the water bookmark. Oh, it's only supposed to make a 1 cup of water. What? You're vibing? I'm so happy. That's Pog. Let's go. Look at that. We filled a lake with water. I don't think we were supposed to do that. But anyways, let's bring it back to the cute little monster kid. I learned how to run in games, by the way, which is awesome. Could you imagine not running in games? Could you imagine having to walk the whole time? Oh? You went to the Spring of Life? So it dried up. Bringing back a dried spring. Is there any magic that could do it? We literally just did that. I wouldn't know about that myself. Water magic. Perhaps if I had a water grimoire? We skipped this part entirely. But I'm sure only humans could use it. Oh, you went to the Spring of Life? Yo, we messed up the order of this. Maybe I have to go back to the thing and like talk to her again. We just bought a bookmark. Hello, ma'am? Good day. Did the water bookmark suit your needs? It did a thing. Oh, right. Okay, I remember now. We have to open up the inventory and give it to the guy. I forgot. The David earlier literally told us to do that and I forgot with my brain cells. Items. Oh my, that water. Is that not water of life? Take it. Now I'm sure they'll grow. Thanks! We got free art. Alright, cool. Let's continue on. We gotta go to, the tower now, I think. The Tower of Magicians? East Tower. What brutes. They really did try to burn me. My hat's been singed. I'm leaving this place behind. I'll go see the priest at North Temple. Delivery from the magic bookstore. Excuse me, I'm mistaken. The game's just like Undertale. Die for goo! You say things. Well, but yeah, it's unique. I picked it up a while ago and I was like, I haven't played it before, but it's so unique. It reminds me of like one of the old school RPGs that you play on NES. Only authorized members are allowed to enter this facility. Please leave. If you try to force your way in, you'll end up like that annoying fellow. Alright, cool. North Priest? This is the North Temple, a holy place where you pray to the goddess and wish for miracles. We can't let someone unknown enter. I thought the priest was supposed to be here. Did the guy try to sneak in from like a different side? Wait, I think this is on VG Person's website too. Let me just get the link. One sec. VG Person. At At the Tail End by Haneda. Okay, cool. I have the link if you want to try it out yourself. It's what's it? A Wolf RPG editor game. It's pretty pog, so please enjoy for people who want to try it out themselves. Let's go. Anyways, where am I supposed to go now? Also, I like how the item changed on the map for that lake that was dried up, and then we like cast a spell, and then now it's got water in it. Hello. I don't know what else we're supposed to do here. I guess maybe we'll like talk to people. There's supposed to be a little girl. Where's the little girl who tells us what to do? God, I need one of those in my life. I was thinking about how you must be so much happier moving at run speed. It's so good. Let's see. The White Rabbit has a request. The children are itching to play hide and seek. Yeah, I like running at run speed. It's so good. If I had been asked to play this at like walk speed, I'd be like, Hey, have you seen a rabbit who looks a lot like me but black? Wonder if they're still over there. Can you tell them to come here? Are they over here? Nope. Yo, the flowers! Look! Makes the water white, the flowers bloomed. These are called forget-me-nows. I hear people use these flowers when there's something painful they want to forget. For monsters, though, they're just regular flowers. A wild goose would take a few. We got some. I don't know what we're supposed to do with this, but we got some. Nice. I guess I better use them on a human. But which human? Let's see. Oh, the rabbit probably went over here. Yeah. What? They want me to come over? Knowing them, they have no business. There's no way they have business with me. Just no way. I got stuff to do here. You go tell them that. Okay. Man, those bunnies, they're having a bunny spat. Hello? Did you find them? They really said that? As if they're too busy for me. I'm really in the mood to look at these totally unremarkable wildflowers then. Can you tell them that for me? They're praying for someone's soul. It's so rude. Hello? Alright, I'll go. Whose grave is this? You know that monster. Consider it till the end. Alright, let's go. They're here. Now we can look at these unremarkable wildflowers together. I should thank you. So thanks. It's really nothing but some unremarkable wildflowers. Let me through. No, not yet. The area's past here is dangerous. I need to keep an eye on the kids to make sure they don't wander in. Of course, even if they do wander, they can't get too far in, since I got some help on that front. Oh, that's the help at the front. Oh, that explains why we can't, like, get around on the world map. Hello? Just hide and seek? Okay, let's skedaddle. Alright. What's over here? Nothing? I thought there'd be something to pick up. A sealess behavior. Alright, this way. He said he was going to North Temple. Alright. Maybe I should go to the magic bookstore and see if there's anything for us to get. Yes, just a moment, please. You don't appear to be looking for a book. A book delivery? Oh yes, I usually deliver a person caught a cold. But the books have been repaired. I was going to close the shop and go deliver it myself, but we could do it. Quite a heavy package, actually. The East Tower isn't closed either. I feel bad about passing this on to you, but if you insist, then please. Yeah, that's right. We'll take it. We're gonna go. We're doing a fetch quest, except it's the opposite of a fetch quest. It's a delivery quest. Which game is it? Like, is it Death's? No. Which game is it? Which is the one that you deliver the packages? It seems you're a delivery person after all. Hurry up and make your delivery to the librarian, please. No, I'm not sucking up. I'm just canceling my classes because I'm too hungry to focus. That a librarian? I wonder why. What am I getting wrong? Me, constantly. It's finally complete. The magic soup plate is always full of soup no matter how much you drink. But if I don't stop drinking it, the whole floor will be flooded with soup. Slurp. Tragedy. Isn't that like the story of like the magical oatmeal pot? Like, you need the magic words to like do stuff with the magic pot. And it makes oatmeal, and it's like, when you're done making oatmeal, you say like, please and thank you, and stop and stuff. Yes, where is this water flowing from? Yes, everyone wonders that once. I wonder if Miss Hardy might know. What's this way? That's the library. Alright, we'll go there last. Everyone knows that you go to the place last. Notes for things like lecture schedule changes. Miss Hattie might be the person that we want to talk to. Alright, up. You don't look to be grimoires, but you don't feel like reading them. Which one was it? Your eyes, they're purple, how very rare. But black-colored eyes are the rarest of them all. Let's see. Grimoires are for magicians only. Bookmarks are sort of a supplication which anyone can use. So what does it mean if a magician uses bookmarks? Is it embarrassing? A younger student beat the Dark Lord and saved the world. As her elder, I'm proud. But her health isn't great, so she's been staying at the infirmary. I wonder if she'd be able to recognize us as the Dark Lord. Wait, there's a wanted poster. Have you seen his face? Late returner with repeated offenses. If found, drive him out. These guys, did they get the wrong school? Seems dangerous. Who said you could sword fight in the Magic Academy? Sword fighting club. We await those who wish to pursue the path of the sword. Long ago, a tardy student tried to enter class while in session. They opened the door and took a step, but only found an infinite dark void. They're yet to be found to this day. God, that's scary. Lecture in progress, do not enter. Do not enter the lectures in progress? Definitely don't enter the one with the skull. Do not enter. Infirm. Common room. What's this? What's this? Person's room, no one's inside. If you stay up here, I think you can keep away from anyone who's come to see you. You may say you're okay now, Hardy, but that's not the face of someone who's okay. You lost a friend, it's only normal. Here, handkerchief. The upper floors are dorms. This one too? Okay, cool. Infirm. If you stay up here, I think you can keep away from anyone who's come to see you. You may say you're okay now. Oh, so the person is Hardy. But we don't really get to see them at all. Alright, back downstairs. We're so fast now. The sword finding club. What do you want? There's magical study too, they got everything. You brought the delivery, good work. We got a book. The clerk's repairs are truly splendid. Splendid, I can't sing her praises enough. I suppose we'll need to start stocking bookmarks as well soon. Bring them as soon as you're able. Alright, cool. Forget-me-nots. Can we use that on, Hardy? Can't use it here. Alright. Looks like we can't. Tragic. Alright, let's go. The straight line design is really good. Just run back and forth. It's real nice. Come right in. Alright, cool. We're a delivery person now. We're forever allowed. Let's just let them know. We delivered the thingamajig. Your Honor's allies have paid more visits to the store. The magician was the only one who ever came to buy anything, but I did speak with the hero briefly. He was a person the likes of which I've never met before. Somehow, I feel like you're a bit similar to him. Yeah, but do you have any bookmarks for delivery? I gotta know. Anyways, time to go to the north. No, never mind. Where do we go now? I mean, you. that girl over there is feeling regrets. Let's just make you feel less. Hello? It's a great place, isn't it? The world is so beautiful now because brain protected it. I need to look forward too. Oh, never mind. We can't use it to erase her memory of brain. Whoops. Well, there's that. The children want to play hide and seek. Go play with them. I did. Alright. Maybe we can go talk to Hardy now. Alright, up the stairs we go. Oh god, I'm gonna get confused. 3, 4. Who are you? Issa. Issa. It's our first meeting, isn't it? My name's Hardy. Yes, that's right. I'm the magician who aided the hero. You wanna talk to me? I'm sorry, I don't remember much about what happened after we fought the Dark Lord. No, that's incorrect. That's not true. I told everyone, absolutely everyone, that I can't remember. But the truth is that I do. The hero? Brain died because of me. Yo, cutscene? She got a little pointy hat? What? No. Hey Hardy, what's the matter? Something's coming. Something coming from behind. A monster? Let's get ready to fight. No, you can't. Hardy, what do you mean we can't? We can't fight it. We have to run right now. Everyone will be killed. We got full memory. If I hadn't been so cowardly, Brain wouldn't have died. It's my fault. No, you're good. Strange smell of forget-me-now wafts through the air. Forget-me-now vanished. She seems to be in deep sleep. Yeah, don't even worry. We got you covered. Actually. Save. It's hello? It took quite a while to find that book Hardy was asking me to read. I wonder if she's bored. Yo, we got you covered, ma'am. We got you covered. Memory erasure. Let's go. Get well soon gifts. No one needs to know but me and you. Let's get out of here though. Alright, let's go. Alright, wait. There's quests. Hello? There seems to be a troubled student on the first floor. There's a student request on the third floor. No hide and seek though. Thank you so much. There's that little girl who always helps. Blessed. Man, I could go for some warm soup. Hello? You want the magic plate the soup is in? Sure, go ahead. I was starting to get tired of nipping the soup. We got a soup plate. That's magic. It's full of soup. Thinking about that one cat that's like full of beans. Items. Soup plate. It smells good. Oh, this looks great. You're giving it to me? Thanks. It's like as much as I drink it, the soup never ends. Slurp. Good. And there's a student on the first, second, third floor who wants a request. Heard you came from a castle town. While you're making deliveries, can I have you go shopping for me? Alright, that helps a lot. I want you to buy a frying pan. That should be all I need. Cool, we got some money to buy some pans, as we desire. Maybe the change can be for me? Alright, what's over here? What's over here? General goods. mystery box? I don't know either. Sometimes it does apparently. It only makes the joy of getting a winner that much sweeter. Gold coins, gotta get gold coins. Can't sell weapons to someone who doesn't know his level. A frying pan? Yeah, that'd be fine. It's 5 coins. Thanks for your business. We got one! Frying pan, let's go! Alright. Let's get over here. In our delivery? Yep, we got a frying pan for the person on the first floor for reals. Give me a good frying pan. Items. The frying pan, I mean. Did you buy it? This is a good frying pan. Thanks, this helps a lot. We got 2 heart. What am I cooking? Actually, I'm going to cook this frying pan and enter a club here called the Sword Fighting Club, but swords seem like they hurt. I think frying pans would hurt even more. Oh no. Forget-me-nows can only erase really painful memories. They ain't something the majority of people need. We used them. Don't even worry about it. Sorry, I don't have any more secrets to tell. Alright, cool, we cleared it. Can we come here now? Woo! As if I have proof of identification. And these two look strangely tough. I'll leave this place behind me. Next ally, who's that again? Anyways, the Western Wastes. We need someone to forge our identity cards for us. This is the Western Wastes, no? I don't think I met anyone who could forge our identity for us. One continent and the rest is ocean. That's the world in its entirety. To protect a certain holy artifact, that's why this temple is built. Can't use that here. Status. Seems the magician's painful memories have gone away. I'll go to the next ally, to the North Temple. Let me in. Let me in. Where do I go? Hello? You're a bit similar to him. Where can I go? Where can I go? Close for Reno. Can you buy me a fake ID? Until you open it, who knows what's inside? The fantastic mystery box, and for the low price of 1 gold coin each. Items. Status? We have no gold. We're goldless. Maybe since we've done the quests, we should go back to the tower and see what's up. Can you help us forge a thing? Help me forge an ID, someone. We gotta go to the other tower. Or maybe you'll want to come with us. And endorse us? That would be good too. Hey! It's our first time meeting, isn't it? My name's Hardy. That's right, I'm the magician who aided the hero. I'm sorry, I don't remember much about what happened after we fought the Dark Lord. For reals, now she doesn't remember what happened, actually. You come visit Hardy too? Then you can go first. It looks like you came a long way. Hello. Truth the Peak? Her little hat! Truth the Peak? Nothing but grimoires. Hello? Alright, fruit knife. Actually nothing to do. Talk. I got everything in this tower, they said. For real, for reals. Alright. How do we get out of here, though? Talk. One continent versus ocean. That's the world in its entirety. Talk. Spring of life, they say, is a holy place created thanks to one of the goddess's miracles. Cool. This is really all the places we can explore? Alright, let's check over, I hear the master of this place was kidnapped and ate a whole bunch of young girls. Oh, but that was quite a while ago. I see. Oh, man. Let me in. How do I prove my identity? Hey, animals. That's it? Just the kids wanting to play hide and seek? Let's see. Our beloved. How are you doing? Welcome back. How are you faring? You look tired. You should rest. Free rest. Nice rest music. Did that help your fatigue? Status. Don't push yourself. Go ahead and rest. Alright, meet. Where do we go now? Where do we go from here? I'm so lost. Might actually have to like take a little sneak peek, see what I can do. Are they busy with that field again? Next time I'd like to grow some forget-me-nots. And do what? Oh, we have 3 forget-me-nows because there's probably, since the party member is 4 people, it's probably like all of them feel like it's their fault that the hero died. The president's kind of moody. That's what I'm thinking anyways. So where do monsters go? Not to the goddess. I don't know. Let's head out. Where do we get an ID? I mean, I really like this part's music though. It's really good. Maybe I'll look it up. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna go to the classic strategy. Number 1 hero skill. Look up the solution to the puzzle. Let's see. Walk through. Main quest. Oh, okay, so I guess we have to go back to Castle Town. According to the walkthrough. We have to go talk to the church priest guy. We'll be like, wait, didn't this guy call us evil though? He was like, you guys are so evil. No, get away from me. I apologize if I disturbed you earlier. The sense I get from you, it's not human, but also not a monster's. So if you're not a monster, perhaps there's nothing to fear. The North Temple? The temple that is an important place where we pray for the goddess's miracles. It's close to the general public. I've seen nothing of someone with such a clear origin as you. Alright, Issa. That simple. This concludes your baptism. And if you show them this, you should be allowed into the temple. What do we do to them? We got a ring of prayer. It's an item which ties you and the gods together. Treat it with care. What did we do to you? What did we do to you? What did we do to you? there's something sussy about this guy, but I'm not quite sure what. Yes. So you are Isa, and you were baptized at the church in the castle town. And then you may pass through. Baptizing requires you getting real wet, though. How do we not resemble the god statues in how we're standing here daily? Not really. Are you here to observe? To the rites of theological laboratory. To the left is the courtroom, and up ahead is the altar. This is a holy place, so please only observe and don't touch. I'm gonna touch so much stuff. What am I doing, you ask? I'm ensuring there's no blemishes on the goddess. The idols of the goddess in this town and village are terribly weather-beaten. They may be for safety, but it makes me sad. The goddess is up above, but we can't see it very clearly, huh? This way. This is a reproduction of the monument on the cape. Excellently made, isn't it? Statue sits here quietly. Goddess has bestowed many miracles upon this world. Most important is the revival of the deceased. Bodies of the wounded fallen allies will always be brought back, even if you have to put them in a coffin and drag them along. Is that how we were brought back? Is that the lore? We were killed but we're brought back, but like maybe we were brought back in the body of the demon? The books are placed in churches are very special. You can use them to save. However, that doesn't mean that you should take them along with you. It's locked from the inside. Are you here to sightsee? Maybe you're looking for Nerve, one of the hero's allies? I saw him over by the altar. Who knows if he's still there, though? Yeah, he's going to appear now because of variables and flags. Now where did it go? This is a problem. Me? I record the events of trials. There are vast trial records in the bookcases over there. Lore? The trial of the weapon keeper who sold level 50 equipment to a level 10 fencer. The fencer, confident he could defeat any foe, went into an area of powerful monsters. He could not evade their attacks and died. The weapons dealer was judged guilty for neglecting his duty of perceiving the ability of his customers. The weapons dealer was ordered to provide the fee for the fencer's survival. The trial of the citizens for reasonable revival fees against the state. There was a lawsuit demanding that measures be taken to address the income gap between adventurers and common citizens. The primary cause that calls for revival is death resulting from battling monsters, and thus adventurers are the majority here. The matter was settled by instating goddess statues to prevent monsters from invading towns and villages in the first place. A trial of an adventurer who dried up the source of the Spring of Life. Within the vicinity of the Spring of Life, one of the holy goddess's miracles, he repeatedly cast earth magic. He was judged guilty for attempting to destroy the water vein and dry up the spring. When asked to provide funds for repair, the adventurer immediately made an escape. Who's that scumbag? Who did that? Who did that? We had to fix her mistake. Nerve? I believe he did come to the altar, but he's already left. I think he headed towards the courthouse. Thanks for leading us on a goose chase, Nerve. Narv? Nowhere to go, that's a problem. Narv behavior? No, he hasn't been here, and there's been no trials today. Maybe you'll find him in the holy area below the altar. It's towards the back of the lab. Feel that room's be locked, though. When they send us back and forth all over the place. Hello? You want to hear something good? Nervous for that door, which is locked, however. If you forcefully rattle it, the lock will come loose. Yo, we do be rattling. Touch. The crystal's floating. Who would you be? This is a holy area of the temple. It's not good for people to barge in. Isa. Isa? You may have only been baptized, but please take care in the future. An ally of the hero? And that would be me. I'm nerves. Let me speak. After a battle with the Dark Lord, a powerful monster attacked us. Since we were so exhausted, the hero stood against the monster alone to allow us to escape. That's a little different from what the magician said. Huh? What did Hardy tell you? She said it was her fault the hero died. No, it's not like it was Hardy's fault. The responsibility for Brain's death lies with me. I left him to die. Everyone will be killed. Whoa. You're saying that monster is stronger than the Dark Lord? Hardy is trained in sensing the magical capabilities of others. Surely she would know. For real? What do we do? My legs are shaking. Grab my shoulder. Brain, I have a suggestion. Allow us to split into two groups. It's much too dangerous to have Hardy in a battle in this state. I'll take Hardy ahead of me and leave the woods. Recovered full memory. I don't think it was the wrong choice. I wanted to protect Hardy, but it resulted in losing Brain. I cannot deny that. Oh, his whole hat! Excuse me. He's in a deep sleep. Yo man, when he fall over in his hat, you be doing the thing though. Why did I tell you that? Because I hate that guy. Two goddesses' statues are aligned, monsters cannot pass between them. This too is a miracle of the goddess. Many goddess statues have been installed around the southern forest, because the Dark Lord's base is beyond there. Hero, this time, it's really such a shame. Haneda is an excellent priest, there's no doubt about that. He's just a little thorny, unfortunately. Unthornately. Let's see. If we come over here, will we be able to see stuff? Yo, it's you! Hey, so we meet again! I heard there's a village nearby where one of the hero's allies lives. Well, it's just sand, as you can see. Not a single guidepost, and I keep finding myself back in the same place. I'm exhausted from all this wandering. I'm heading back to town. Oh! If we go like this, maybe you can find something. Back here again? Not getting anywhere. Let's head back to town for now. Okay, book. Thanks. You. Come. Tell me. What you doing? Hey, Issa, about that lady in the white hat over there. She's a real beauty. Oh, I tabbed out. I hit my controller against the desk. The silver hair and those gray eyes are really my type. If you're finding yourself alone items, I can hold on to some for you. No, I'm okay. Oh, see ya. You have some business? Are you inviting me to tea? Sorry, I can't part from the spot. Jokes aside, however, seems you wish to go to Western Wastes. How did I know that? Because you're covered in sand. Come, let me brush you off. You wish to meet the hero's allies and talk to them? In that case, it might be fine. I'll give you this. And don't eat it. Let me pie. If you get that pie to the god, you won't lose your way. To the guide? Like an animal? You! Item. Oh, you're so cute. A new recruit? How'd you get here? Did the fox tell you? Then you got a meat pie from the boss? Then okay, you can pass. I want to have one of the boss's meat pies too. Oh man, what do I do? Whoa, and who are you? Issa. Issa, that's a weird name. Is it new fashion? I'm Fallen. You don't have to remember that or anything. So what do you want? Want the hero allies? Oh, that's me. You want to talk? Alright, help me out. I'll talk. It's nothing tough. I just need you to come with me and keep an eye out. So come on, help me. Okay. Oh, we have an agreement. Also, one sec. Alright, perfect. Alright, we have an agreement. Let's go to Castle Town. We're infiltrating the castle. Yo, new party member? What, you want to talk? Talk about what? Whoa, even if boss approved you, you can't come in here. I'm here too. That's even worse. Say what? Is Folan like a rogue thief class, maybe? You're going with him? Well, it's not like you're ever helping me out now, are you? I mean, I got plans to prepare for it, and the boss tells me I need to settle any careless mistakes myself. Talk about cruel. Hey, Folan, going monster hunting or what? As if. I need a healer if I were taking on monsters in the middle of the night. You did battle with Dark Lord, but you still don't have much power. Did you move any use? It was definitely Brain who sent the enemy scattering. I'm on status effect duty. Yo, status effects? A+ work. Let's go. Yo, it's actually nighttime. Ooh, spooky. Okay, someone there? Not good. Not good. Oh, if you walk like this, we'll be good to go. Door's firmly shut. Yo, sneaking? We finally made it. Keep watch there for a sec. Okay, now we can get in. Here. Alright, what are we doing in the castle? That's my question. This is so mysterious. I need to get to a room on the upper floor. So what do you think this room is? Peonies, it's a room for the princess of the kingdom. Don't look like it, huh? Not a fancy and not a garden sight. The princess was cursed by the Dark Lord to an endless summer, so everyone thinks. But that's a blatant lie. The truth is she was poisoned and can't move her body. Seems to be related to a bunch of disputes about succession and politics. Oh, but only we thieves know about this stuff. Don't tell anyone else. Gotta feel bad for good old Princess Ratina. Ooh, what's that? Alright, I found it when I dropped. It was the last time I snuck in here. Thanks for helping. Out with it, you say? Alright, okay, well. Hold on a sec. Can you two of you really escape these woods on your own? As long as none of the monsters wandering around find us, we should manage. So you say, but Hardy's on the brink. And you don't have much power, Nerve. Hold on. If you go too, Brain will be left alone. Should I say I'll just keep it at bay? Or that it'll come right after? We'll be relieved if you came too, Folan. Brain should be fine, I'm sure. After all, he is the hero. Guess I got no choice. Just leave Hardy to me, please. Brain, be careful. They all win! I got a really bad feeling, though. Cupboard's full of memory. Guess that's about it. Does it seem like I'm out of the loop? I kind of felt that way. I don't ever think I'll ever again see such a magnificent love triangle as that one. I mean, Hardy and Nerve had a love that went unrewarded. Only Brain was at peace. Also, right. Now I think about it, I'm a little guilty myself. The Dark Lord left behind some clearly bad news equipment, and I secretly took it with me. I even thought it might be a bad idea, but my hands just moved on their own. It was a ring, a staff, and a crown. I got the crown, but I had Hardy and Nerve hold on to the others. If that's the reason that monster came after us, am I the one most to blame? Yo! No one gets to remember the lore. Starfall Hill? Fictional creature. Yo, it's a bad idea to leave her here alone. The fences are tight around the outside of the castle, but it's deserted inside. Yo, man. It's deserted inside, you know? Nothing to do this way. Never mind, never mind. Never mind. Nothing to do this way either. It goes down to the lower floor, but never mind that. Which way did we come in from? Yo! We're in a prayer. Looks like the halo the goddess got on her head. Even if you finish your business somewhere, some might want to pay a visit from time to time. What are we supposed to do with the ring? What are we supposed to do here? We can't just abandon her, but I feel like that's what they want us to do. It's not right for us to leave her here, right? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind that. What are we supposed to do? What are we doing? Check the guide again. One sec. Let's see. Okay, from behind the banner. This is downstairs. Yeah. This banner. Who are you? Who's that? A ghost? You're the princess! Hey, what's up? You saw a girl? I didn't see a thing. And she vanished here? Oh wait, that's true. The princess of this kingdom? Well, she shouldn't be able to move around. You must be getting tired. Yo. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Why you lock the princess in her room? What you doing? Anyways, let's get out of here. Why did we leave her in the castle anyways? Alright, there's nothing to do this way. Awesome. Someone there? Oh, okay. Oh! So many boys. Hello, Witcher. Thank you. There's so many boys. And they're all here for me? Pog. Wizard, how are you today? I hope you're pogging. Items. Yes. Talk. It's Castletown, but the bars and inns where you get info are closed. I'm very Pog, let's go! Yes, we love to hear it. As in, I love to hear it. Pog Nation at its foggiest. Bless. You can't carry too much stuff, make sure you got space. Alright, I'm trying to get my ring back. Yes, give it back. Alright, cool, let's go. We brought someone to the castle to sneak in, but we just left him there, by the way. Hero Brain, it is I, the Light Spirit. Call you for you once more. You've decided to forgive your former allies. A noble act indeed. Ask for your remaining memories? Go to the Dark Lord's castle and you should surely regain them. Yo, I think that's this way. Let's pog. Let's pog. Let's go. What's up with you, kid? I'm gonna look for rocks too. Sparkly and silky ones are good. Uh-huh? Where do we even get a rock? This must be the help that rat back there mentioned getting. Mentioned some moody person too. Are they in an old house? Yeah. You want to go to the south side of the woods? Why ask the resident of the house there to cast a spell? They're kind of moody though. You should be prepared. Is that the Dark Lord? Well now, who's this? Do you need something from me? They're buried in the woods. I could dispel it easily if I wanted. However, I can't do work for free. It may sound harsh, but that's how demons are. That's how it is in society. I know. I'll have an errand for you. I want you to go to the Gold Manor on the north side of the continent. Go check whether that guy with the red forelock is still living there. All you have is invitation. They should let you inside, please. Awesome. We're gonna go. We're gonna go see what's up. Maybe even find a rock. Yo, Mandorus? What do you think it is? It fell from a great tree. It's so perfectly round, isn't it? I feel like something might be inside it too. I don't see anywhere you could open it up. Maybe if you whacked it hard enough, but that doesn't seem right. So I don't think there's anything we can do here. You want to take it along? Shouldn't weigh you down. Ooh, we got an egg. What might tomorrow bring? Can you tell me about what happened today? Alright, cool. Items. It has a faint heat. Oh god, I wonder what that could be then. So mysterious. What do you have? Goblin is searching for something. Children are itching to play hide and seek. Go play with them. Here. Do you have an invitation? It appears you do. Come right on in. Welcome to Gold Manor. Issa, is it? How'd you get that letter? The red demon asked you to come here? I apologize for my suspicion. Oh, Lunar, thank you so much for the many boys. There's so many of them. You have not had guests in some time. Make yourself at home. The master's currently out. I do not know if it will turn 50 years or 100. But whether it takes 50 or 100 years, I will continue to wait for the master's return. Is there red demon the master? There's a sword here that has different colors. Is a secret? A secret? For me to discover? I wonder. Door shut. Door shut. Door shut. Door shut. Oh. Unfortunate. They got a red forelock. It is this room where the master would greet uninvited guests and then have a great deal of fun with them. No one could defeat the master. The master was a very powerful vampire after all. And yet the master was very suddenly vanished, along with the coffin they always slept in, simply gone. I will continue to wait here, for I cannot allow the manor to be in disarray for when the master returns. Master Bloodly, I shall wait for you. Bloodly? Endless, yeah, that's right. There's so many boys. When it comes to the boys, there's many of them. How are we supposed to tell if this guy's still alive or not? I mean, he do be stolen. He was taken from his house and his home and his kitchen. Or can I get a stone? Hello? Did you know? How'd it go? Gone missing? That's an unexpected one. Did they suddenly vanish? Oh, Lunar, thanks again for so many boys. There's so many of them. Well, maybe there was The sort you might expect to just suddenly disappear this time. Or perhaps they were taken away to another world, and they're hard at work there. Oh, at any rate, off to dispel the barrier. Vampire. Maybe we'll find a stone over here. Just a moment. Now you can go. Watch your step. The invitation. No need to return it. I'll go to that mansion anymore. The statue's crumbled. That's no good. You human? Haha, can tell by smell. You bad at jokes. Wow. More boy. There's so many boys. Why? Hey, right place. At night can go north of woods. Maria can fly up, no big deal. You could have gone the whole time if they wanted to. Alright. The Dark Lord's castle. Where the Dark Lord lives. You know, as a treat. Wow. Oh, there's blood and there's holes in the wall. Hello? I can understand rooting through the treasure chests and drawers, but wreaking havoc on boxes and bookshelves? That says a lot about your character. They sure did a number on them. I mean, the bookshelves do be like classic thing. Were the others like me in the woods? Stupid, weren't they? If they said anything, don't worry about it. They're not even thinking. What else is here? The meat on the bone I hid here is gone. It was a pretty bad meat though. It was like green though. It wasn't rotten, was it? Bone meat gone. The chest is empty. Of course it would be. Adventurers have already been through it. What's here? If you want to save, do it from the menu. Okay. Alright, let's go up. I survived this time, but who knows about the next? What's this way? I hear a party came by. I ran around and didn't fight them though. You know, you've got a similar aura to the strongest of them. I heard that one before. Hello? I'm the Dark Lord. No, I'm the Dark Lord's aide. I did not take part in the battle due to my aching back, but to think it's come to this, Dark Lord's ring, staff, and crown have gone missing. More worrying is yet that we have not found the Dark Lord's body. This is a serious emergency. Without the body and the free items, the next Dark Lord cannot be born. Yo, you can't find the body? We got memory? This is one ragged throne. Looks familiar to you? You don't look happy. I don't blame you, but don't brood too hard over it. Doesn't show anything. Status. The one who thrust the sword through Dark Lord sitting on a throne. That was me. Yo, we have 50% of our memories. Let's go. Still, that kind of sucks. So it's like, I did this. Well, anyways, that's what we think anyways. For now. But man, this place is in such disarray. Real basement moments? My job is gravekeeping. Grave digging is a skeleton's job. They're similar but different. What do you think it is? This came up while I was digging a grave. Golden wings. What's it talking about? There's an inscription on his phone. When the world is eaten away, golden wings will right all. Not sure. Items. Bring a prayer letter, strange item. What do I do with this item? Nope, can't use that here. I wonder what it's for. Yeah, what do? I don't even know. It looks like it breaks easily, so watch your step. What are we supposed to do? Talk, one continent versus ocean, that's the world in its entirety. I'm gonna peek over at the guide again and be like, truly, I do be vegan. Let's see. Okay. Alright. And then we go back over here. What's this? Huh? Hero Brain, you've done well to come here. I've been waiting for your arrival. Has your memory of the battle here returned? Ah, perhaps it has not. Can't believe you wouldn't remember after seeing the results of it. Looks like you really don't want to remember, huh? Oh, is it not time yet? It is not yet time for you to show, isn't it? Well, a little early shouldn't make much difference. Sheesh. Well, I should introduce you then. This is the Dark Spirit. What is it? That twitching face you have. He's an ally. Dark Spirit and Light Spirit? I came to help bring back your memory. Be grateful, will ya? Right. That was the spot exactly. Monster attacked. You were alone. Cornered you right there. Although you were still exhausted from fighting the Dark Lord, surely it would not go easy on you. The allies who should have been helping you had long since run. Your favorite sword used to take the Dark Lord's life broke at the hilt. And yet you didn't run. No, you couldn't run, could you? Huh? Wanna know how we know all that? 'Cause we're you! 'Cause we were watching. Since the Dark Lord's equipment had gone missing, the monster which was to be the next Dark Lord was incomplete and ran wild. You hoped that by eating the hero who defeated the previous Dark Lord, it could have a huge surge of magic. But it was defeated just a moment before it could do so. Truly, that was an impressive blow. Now, we didn't do any direct interference, you see? Even if we did, it was only the most minor things. Like swaying people's hearts, like making them run away from battle. Really not much at all. Tempting the thief, instilling the magician with fear, strengthening the priestess jealousy, that's all. What, society? Even though we also wouldn't deny having had any hand in it. Because it's just not interesting, is it? To defeat the Dark Lord, save the princess, and have that be the end of it? You'll find a story like that boring too, wouldn't you? Don't think so poorly of us, please. We're acting for this world's sake. It's because it's an RPG they want us to have fun. And the reason you have that body is because of that fallen goddess. Seems like you haven't yet realized. Here's a mirror. You should take a look at yourself. Particularly under the eye patch. Yo, we were evil the whole time. It's the Dark Lord Eye! Right now, you're a mix of human and monster. Maybe you're both, maybe you're neither. But certainly you can't be regarded as one and the same as the former hero. Because no one did so, did they? In which case, it's also doubtful whether your brain... Just who are you indeed? Go ask the ex-goddess that. Yeah, you're right. That'd be best. We have no heart? Heartless society. Hey, brain. You think I'm gonna let some oversized bugs erase you? Your brain. I guarantee it. Have you come to? That's a relief. You were collapsed south of the village. Everyone's worried about you. You can rest until you're feeling better. Status. I'll go talk with them, eh? Are you alright now? Well then, let's talk. First of all, let's talk about you. You're about to doubt the hero brain. However, that body of yours is currently half monster. I'm to blame for that. Yeah. It's okay. That's for your heart to decide. I can't choose it for you after all. Back on topic. On the day I was checking the south side of the forest and found you, you'd beaten a giant monster with a broken blade and perished on the spot. Are you alright? Alright, I'll continue. I attempted to revive you, but failed repeatedly. Your body was just too... Well, many parts of it had been eaten. I needed something to fill in the missing parts, which ended up being the nearby monster you defeated. So it was the monster that was going to be the Dark Lord. It seems after eating you, it was taking on a human-like appearance. I did a terrible thing to you and to that monster. If I weren't such a sorry excuse, I wouldn't have had to resort to that. And you went that far to save him, because you're the goddess. No, I don't know. I just thought if I could at least let you live, it might change something. And I'm no goddess anymore. I discarded that title 10 years ago. Now I'm just Neme, the PogChamp. Yeah, go for it! I watched over this world always from the moment it began. At the time, the world was very simple. Look at that. That's the soul that was in the basement. Humans and monsters could not coexist. Heroes and Dark Lords always fought. It's a world where that just repeated endlessly. At some point, it began to change. Slowly but surely, things became complex. I thought of it as progress, but political structures, religion, I could understand those arising. But the strange thing was, even past history changed. Was someone remaking the world? Well, it seems I was the only one who knows the change. The remolded world became complex. Humans and monsters equally complicated. Monsters were still fine, because the Dark Lord kept them all in order. Humans were weak in that respect, and conflict broke out endlessly among them. After 100 years, after 200 years, such difficulties would not end. I could only watch it happen. Gradually, I started to hate that. And about 10 years ago, a small human child who had done no harm had her freedom taken by human wrongdoing. I could no longer stand it. What point is there in a goddess who can do nothing? Well, so that happened. Next question is spirits that appeared next to you. What were they like? Looked exactly like some oversized bugs. They looked like hey, listen! They looked like that one. And they were annoying. They went, hey, listen! We're evil! And they both know about the creation of this world and my identity as the ex-goddess. Perhaps then, they may be the original creators of this world. Whoa, you think the bugs made this world and us? What a nightmare that'd be. Or perhaps, it seems likely that even if they're not the creators, they're looking at us from a similar vantage point. Like from this vantage point. What are they after? Couldn't tell ya. But no doubt they're obstructing you and planning something bad. Oh, and as for where you should go next, that'd be the location of your final memory brain. There's a key in that box. Key to a certain room. The person with your final memory sleeps there. Hey, when you reach that room, hold the black book over her and pray for her to wake up. I was personally unable to save her, but your wish should go through. Don't you agree? Yo, we know the princess? Once you take the key, I'm sure there's no going back. Is your heart ready for it? Status. We have 34 heart. I think we should go do some more side quests and stuff first. We'll be back. And I'm gonna take some water. Let's go. Alright, Silky rocks. Where can we find Silky Rock? Where can I find the Silky Rock? Berry spell's been taken down? No, hasn't it? Guess I really have to keep watch now. That's right. You gotta do your job. Flowers. Aren't the great rocks so great? No. Well, Sylvie, I won't try to convince you. Same, though. You're like, if you know, you know. And that's all you gotta know. Alright. People can be revived at a church, monsters can't. That's like one rock. And I wish I could pick it up, but it's disrespectful to do that, right? Excuse me? Alright. Where can I find a rock? Or rather, can we just... There seems to be trouble with Thief in the Thief's hideout. Alright. Ooh, I wonder if it's RNG every single time. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Hey, Issa, way to ditch me back there. Don't leave me behind just because I fell asleep. I got super flustered. I'll wake up for it. Oh, I'm getting nervous. Am I really going to be able to fake being a knight for a big noble mansion? Usually I'd use a protective stone if I want to feel more calm, but I lost it when I went monster hunting earlier. A stone? That's because this time more monsters drop rare items appear. Also, a bunch of us disguise ourselves as common citizens. We're everywhere. I guess we're going to go look for a rock. But where? Where would the rock be? They're like, there's a stone. I'm like, awesome. But like, look at all these stones everywhere. Oh. Where'd you go monster hunting? The woods? There should be something here, right? I was actually going to see Neme with my friend, but they moved so fast I lost sight of them. Just go anyways. You'll meet them. Eventually. When I heard there used to be a place where humans lived, what a weird place to live in. Another day passes uneventfully. Now that's luxury. Oh, you know it. Nothing better than an unexciting time, I think. Don't get to peel frogs. They're cold, they're hard. More importantly, you can't eat them. Yeah. Where's the rock, though? Where's the... Can I open up the side quest tutorial? We like looked everywhere for that rock. As in, I feel like I've looked everywhere for that rock. I want to get it from the graveyard. I'm gonna open up the guide. Subquest, hide and seek. Thieving. We did that. We did the white rabbit, the Mandora, the childhood friend one. Soup. One sec. Okay. Maybe you should like look around. I don't know where the stone is. I did see some other side quests we could try. Side quests I see, but they truly are try quests. Hey you. How do you do? It's the Thieves Lady. Hello? To tell the truth, when I was a child I heard the goddess' voice near daily. I do not hear it anymore. Did something happen to her? Or is it because I've become an adult? No cellar? No bell tower? What should I do? Oh, there's something to do, actually. Oh, welcome, huh? Am I anxious about something? Of course not. I see you like someone's watching me. I'm really worried there's something shady around. Could you just take a look around for me? Okay. I don't feel like there is. Yeah, let's do that. Kid moments, real child. But where could... 1, 2. Where are the kids? No church moment? Churchless behavior. Well, seriously, where's that last kid? Oh, there it is. 2 heart. Alright. What do you have to say? Boy is in despair because he lost something important. The Ward seems to be really anxious about something. The kids want to play hide and seek. Where's the well? Where's the well? Whoa, where is it? Oh, is it like over here? Yeah, I know. Of course, God doesn't exist. After all the sparkling treasure I had, it got taken away from me by the girl in the heroes' party. She told me she was necessary for being a Dark Lord. It was a girl with silver hair, and now I'll never get it back. Sounds like someone's being scummy. Yep, let's play hide and seek as a treat. I thought I hit bell. Yeah, everyone does, you know. Where's the kid's hiding? You pretend you didn't find me? Where's the other one? Where is he? Hide and seek is so hard. Oh, there we go. We got 2 heart. Awesome. Thief. Hello. The kid is so upset. Kid really said, my society? Hey. What? A kid in town? Oh yeah. Something that may or may not have happened, because the kid had a rainbow shred, you see? Oh, you don't know? It's a super duper rare composite material. And he was just holding onto it, like, it's sitting on a gold mine. So I used, you know what? I was able to increase the attack power of my knife. I guess I did do a pretty bad thing to the kid. Maybe you can give him this? Cool, we got a glass ball to give to the kid, you know? Not gonna make it for lying to him, but like, you know. Sometimes it could be like that. Hey, kid! Yeah, I know, of course that doesn't exist. Glass ball. Items. What? I'm supposed to give that to you, yeah? Jeez. You're being Dark Lord might mean there's less monsters, and I won't be able to sell weapons. Maybe I should switch from weapons dealer to an ironware dealer? Saucepans do sell pretty well. Welcome, are you looking for anything? I'll also buy anything you don't need. Business do be like that, huh? I don't see anyone looking for you. Like, I'm like, one sec, I'm just popping this over here. Maybe I'll be able to like see, get like a nice hint. Let's see. Huh. Where's that guy? Oh, this is a shiny stone. Okay, gotcha. According to this, it's like the shiny rock that the kid wanted over here. Awesome, cool. It's sparkly, silky, and seafoody. Wow, that's great. Here, I can really? Thanks. We got 3 heart. Okay, take this. It's my favorite. We got tree borrow. Why am I supposed to do that? Oh, actually, maybe we should really have to see with the kids here. Status. 41 heart. Yeah, sure, why not? This town's not big enough for the hiding of all of us, you know? It'd be perfect, the guy said. That's okay. Excuse me? Why are you hiding like this? Thanks. We got 3 heart. Oh, thank you so much for the boy taco. Welcome to the boy party. Yeah. How are you today? I hope you're pogging. I hope you're vibing. I hope you're thriving. I hope you're having a taco time. Thank you for the zip zip. Give me a sec. The kid tricked me. I was bamboozled. I was famfoozled. Where's the other guy? Hello? How do you know? But yeah, thank you. I take sip now. Where's my water? That was fun. Thanks. And we got 2 heart. Spill a bunch of water down my front. I go, ha ha ha, pog. It's fine though. I'm glad it's just water. One more hide and seek. I heard that if you play it with the guys 5 times, according to this guide, you get like a cute little medal and it'll be pog champ. Hello? How'd you know? I saw. I could use my eyeballs. I gotta activate it again. Yep, gotta catch these scrimblos. Hello. Oh man, let the spot be perfect. Hello. It's hard, huh? Where's the other guy? Behind the door? How'd you know? That was fun. Yeah. Alright, cool. And one more time, because we're supposed to get like a special medal or something. And I want that. The 3 of us will hide, so come find us. And I'll be like, okay. This spot was supposed to be perfect. And this guy's like, oh. How'd you know? Where's the other guy? Hi. Yeah, take this too! You got a forest medal. Items. Forest. Oh, tree bros, good for a cane? We're gonna meet an old man who might want that. Alright, let's skedaddle. Their kid's here too, so that's like 2 for 1. Yeah, village chief's worried about something. Children want to play hide and seek. Go play with him. Village chief is over here. Hi, old man. What do you want? My back's really aching lately. Even walking is an effort. Now that I think about it, I should have taken Brain up on his offer to go into town to get me a sturdy cane. Is that a cane you have there? Here, take. It wouldn't be an inconvenience to you? You sure? Thanks. You're a lifesaver. Take this if you like. It's made of wheat grown in the village. We got bread? Alright, cool. With the cane, it's almost like he's back with life. Pog. Alright, hide and seek time for reals. Kid. No kids this way. Kid behind the fireplace over there. Kid at 200 o'clock. I'm fighting the angles. Alright, thanks. Alright. A few more times and we can get some medals. And then where's the last one? Kids! No! When I run off the screen instead. I'm like, I can't stop running in this game. Running, I must. Alright, and oh, wait, you hid in public. I thought I concealed myself. Thanks, she says, and she was right there. Alright. Like, what, 2 more times? Happens. Spell that'll turn me invisible? Yeah, I know, kid. I thought I concealed myself perfectly. How do you know? Because I did. Alright. What, 2 more times, I think? I wonder how they, like, generate the hide and seek. Like, if they have a set amount of spots for them to hide, and so the choice is pick one spot, put your sprite there, and then next one, pick one spot, put your sprite there, and so on and so forth. It might be cool to try programming the minigame sometime. Alright, cool. Actually, items, can use it there. Talk. You need to build your mod because it's further from the castle. Like, remote? Remote? Kids want to play hide and seek always. Status? Yo, we almost have all our memory back. Let's go. Yo, what'd you have? Here's a tribal priest and a judge. Yo, right, the judge can't find his gavel. What a predicament. I'm missing a plate for tonight's service. Hello? What is it? Am I searching for something, you ask? I can't find something I need for court. I can't go order and such about it. Can you tell me if you find it? It's really an issue if I can't go order your gavel. Well, I guess some people might not know what a gavel is. Who would you be? This is the holy area of the temple. It's no good for people to barge in. So you may have only been baptized, but please take... Huh? No, of course, I wasn't taking a nap here. This is a holy place. What's that? The judge is looking for something? It must be this. The judge himself told me he wanted me to keep it, because he feared he might lose it. Oh, keep in mind, he may look young, but he's up there in age. Perfectly gavel behavior. Let's get it over to him. And then let's look for another plate. Items. Here, did you find it? Yep. Good, thank you. You say I left it in there. I completely forgot about that. Anyway, thank you very much. I got some heart. Let's go. Heart behavior. Alright. Didn't someone here... Mentioned in a remote performance seems to have a request. There's a student in the basement who wants to try something new. Yep, we got a delivery for sure. Let's start with the 5th floor. Let's start with the 5th floor, I said. This is 5? Hello? Do I have a request? Well, not especially. Oh, but there's an art book I want to check out. It should be in the library. I could go myself, but I'm afraid I might get a lot of questions. Can I ask you to go? Just ask the librarian. She should know. Alright. It's on our way downstairs, so... 2. 3. Librarian, ma'am. For something? An art book? For Hardy? I leave that book? Hasn't yet been returned. It's the infamous late returner again. He just never learns, does he? He should be down in the basement. Could you go get it back? I'm going there anyways. I wonder why. Am I getting strong? An art book? You mean this? I missed a return date? Man, I did it again. I'm scared to meet the librarian, so can you return it for me? And apologize for me, too. Awesome. Cool. Soup is no good. I got bored of having the same flavor. Next, I'll do something I won't get tired of. Maybe bread? The thing you have there. Nicely brown bread. It looks delicious. Is this okay? This should keep my research advanced. Cool. Take this as thanks. No, I haven't eaten anything yet. We got a plate? Alright, there's someone who needed that. Wasn't there? Good. Here. You got it back. There, checked in and checked out again. Go deliver to Miss Hardy, please. No problem, I'm on my way up. And I'll soon be back on my way down. Items. Art book. Did you find it? Awesome! Thank Thank you so much. I always wanted to read this. We got 3 hearts. The artbook's full of drawings of strange fictional creatures which none of the systems spoke. Out of all of them, I especially like this bird creature. It has wings like the goddess and a supposedly beautiful voice. Doesn't it sound lovely? There's no birds? Birdless behavior? Alright. Let's get out of this popsicle stand. Oh, no more secrets to tell. Alright, cool. The priest and, this hero over here wants the plate. Let's see. You're offering us plate? That will work perfectly. Thank you very much. Let me express my gratitude. This stone will protect you. Please take it. We got a protect stone? Wait, we totally talked to someone who needed one of those earlier too. He was all like, I lost my protection stone. And we were like, oh, that sucks. Is it the stone that we need to give to like some kid? Turns out it's not. Oh, over here. Okay, over here. Hello? It was a really pretty stone. It has sort of a faint shine. Is this for me? Seems different from the one I lost, but I'll take good care of it. How do you take this? I got it after beating a monster. Isn't it really pretty? Well, it's yours. You got a moon's tear? Doesn't have any fancy effects, but it should sell for quite a bit. Sell? He said sell it. We're back here again. Item shop. Okay. My current recommendation is until you open it, who knows what's inside? The fantastic mystery box. And for the low price of 1 gold coin. Will you take this? That's a moon's tear. Monsters deep in a southern forest will drop this on very rare occasions. It has no special properties. Normally it would offer you 8 silver coins for this item. How about trading it for a mystery box? It's normally 1 gold coin, so that's a discount of 2 silver coins. Sure. Thanks for your purchase. What's in it? A rainbow shard. Wait, that's what the kid lost. Let's go. Yo, kid. It's a circle. It's a circle of rainbow shard. Items. Yo, kid. Is that? No, wait. It isn't, is it? Uh-huh. My sparkling treasure. It came back. It really came back. This isn't a dream, right? This is something that's really happening? Mister, thank you so much. Yo. Awesome. 86. Alright, cool. Let's try to get the hide and seek thing from here too. How many times have we played hide and seek with these kids anyways? Hide and seek society. Hide and society. Hide and seek-iety. Cool, no one's over there. Awesome. Where's the last kid? Where's he gonna be? Is he gonna like hide behind the statue? Alright, cool. 1 heart. Oh, we took too long. Did the kids not want to play hide and seek? Wait, get back over there. Stop leaving the world! The armor. The kids are done playing hide and seek. Wow, okay. I don't see anything. What are we supposed to do here? Let's see. Why are you looking around like that? I haven't seen Ace's suspicious people, more suspicious monsters. Why might you ask? Someone's watching the armor? Are you sure he isn't just so anxious as to convince himself that? There's always some restlessness about him. Maybe it will give him some peace of mind if you tell him it was nothing. There's something about that lady, like, isn't she always looking towards a shop? Well, if you find yourself full of items, I can hold some for you. See ya! Alright, awesome, thanks. The lady's always looking at shop. Just a second ago, the armorer got this weird look and ran out. He said something like, I've been found. Just what has he done? The girl by the entrance to the town might know where he went. The armorer, he looks over the counter and ran out the door. Talk about athletic. I wonder what happened. The girl at the entrance to the town might have seen him leave. I saw the armorer leave town and head to the North Temple. The children seem to have enough hide and seek for now. North Temple? Do we not resemble the god statues in how we keep standing here daily? You've been over here? Hello? Hello? We cannot use magic as well as the other priests can, but we're confident in our strength. Did you see anything? Armor came here, but after shaking his head with a pale look, he didn't come here after all, and headed to the East Tower. East Tower? What can you do there? The armor came, but they wouldn't let him inside. As they nearly scorched his clothes, he headed to the southern forest. Why? It's a quest to find him. The armor came here, but after standing there a long time, he didn't go into the forest after all, and he went over to spring of life. The red demon wants to make a request of you. The children seem to have enough hide and seek for now. Red demon? Alright, let's go see what he wants. Hello? Actually, I do have a request or two. While you're checking on how the bat at Gold Manor's doing, could you get some fruit from town and deliver it to them? Awesome. And I want you to pick up a book for me somewhere. I've read all the books countless times. Thank you, Dulapog! Pog in hand, I take some water for you. Welcome to Water Zone. And shrimpening. Oh, actually, Taka redeemed a stretch earlier too, I didn't see. Alright, zips and zips, pogs and pogs. Awesome. Alright, we got books. We got zips. We're heading out to the shrine. I wonder what happened. The floor here is a different color. It gives off a strange feeling. What's going on? The spring of life is back. Appears a certain passed by used modern magic to bring it back. No doubt it was someone with astonishing magic potential. Sis, so even your invisible mistake will be forgiven now, it seems. Relieved now? Yeah. Don't actually feel so relieved, you moron. All you did was just run away and hide. First you say you don't want to be a thief, so you become a magician, and when magic landed you in trouble, you pretended to be an armor. No, I wasn't just pretending. I wanted to make the money they were demanding at the trial of this job. Shaky, spaghetti face I see in Pogga hand. I'm actually an armorer right now. Then you shouldn't be out here leaving your shop unattended now, should you? There might be customers waiting. Hurry up and handle them. Okay. I apologize for the trouble my idiotic little brother has caused. At least now I believe he's finally found what he wants to do. Leaving the place you were born to find your true line of work. I suppose some may need to do that. I'm satisfied with my job, though. Plus, I no longer have to keep watching town. So thanks for everything. Yo, we did it. We're resolving all of the people's, hidden, issues. Anyways, we have to go buy some stuff. Welcome. You don't know your level. Come by whenever you do. What's inside the mystery box? I don't know either. Sometimes it's dead, apparently. But it only makes the joy of getting a winner that much sweeter. I guess we're not getting apples here, huh? Have a year. Oh, fresh fruit, yeah. Looking for fruit? I recommend a basket for a gift. Thanks for your business. Awesome. Cool. And what else do we need? We need a basket. And we need, Castletown, bars and inns where you can get info are closed. A book, okay. We need a book. Go to the bookshop to get a book. You don't appear to be looking for a magic book, however. That's not to say we don't have anything. Ooh, what you got for me today, ma'am? It's from my personal collection, but what does this book do? It's a novel. Don't worry about paying. I won't be reading it again anyways. Thank you. Bookkeeper? Like the MVP. For real, for real. Master possessed a great magic power in those red eyes of theirs. They could measure up even against the Dark Lord of the Southern Forest. But if the Master and the Red Demon were to combine their powers, perhaps they could have destroyed even the Dark Lord and ruled the world. But of course, neither the Master nor the Red Demon were inclined. Get back over here. It's just because the guy was hungry. Items, you have some business? Oh, this is from the Red Demon, perhaps. It's been so long since I've had fruit. Thank you very much. Awesome. Alright, we're skedaddling again. Who knows where the coffin went? Who cares where the coffin went? I think it's off Poggin somewhere, you know, as a treat. This way. And then let's, Demon Man, I got you some good stuff. How'd it go? I see. What a devoted one they are. Lowlife almost doesn't deserve them. But the book can be anything. I just need something to read. I'm starved for a story. Well, we got a novel. This should keep me amused for a while. Thank you. Now, what kind of story is this? Are you curious too? I'll tell you about it as I read further. Dragon at night? Most likely a story about a knight going to kill a dragon. I'll read it anyways. There's no offer given. She wrote the book! I'm gonna go talk to the bookkeeper. I think the bookkeeper wrote the book. Status. 96 heart, 90 memory. I think we're just about, like, done with all the side quests, maybe. Bookkeeper, did you write that? Did you write the book? Don't worry about paying, I won't be reading it again anyways. Okay. I think she wrote the book. Alright. Nene time. Neme time. Neme time. Hello? Alright. You can awaken her. Open it up, the key's in the chest. Got the master key. Whee, come here, take a nap. Staying under the covers, you know, isn't the cool thing for the hero to do. Oh, it's evening. Where do you want to save? Yeah, let's go. Oyo! Be careful, very dangerous up ahead. What happened to the world? See ya. Wow. Oh, awesome. Cool, we can enter through the entrance. But you can only go to certain places, huh? And go up the stairs. I think it's to the princess's room. Items. Someone's sleeping in the bed. Hold the black book over her and wish for her to wake up. Let's do it. Who is it? What are you doing? Hey now, were you trying to wake up the princess? That's not something we can just overlook, you know? That's the end to every story, you know? It'd be bad if it succeeded. Besides, we need to make you the next Dark Lord. Though as you are now, I wonder if you'd be a satisfying one. Your hate towards humans simply isn't sufficient. Though perhaps we can make something of it if you simply hated the ex-goddess. No choice then. Let's intervene, shall we? Back off. Don't get in the way. No, not the burning of the book! You shouldn't be impeding us anymore. Gah, you guys, what's your objective? You wanna know? We want longevity for this world. What do you mean? This world is constructed such as when the Dark Lord is defeated and the hero meets the princess, it will end. It'll be nothing more than a coma. No, for you, it won't even be that. You likely won't even be able to recognize that it's ended. However, we know it's not a coma. All of you shall be eternally sealed in nothingness. Because someone will stop playing the game, you know? Isn't that terrifying? So to prevent that from happening, we remade this world's breakings and histories. So if the princess never wakes, and the heir becomes the next Dark Lord, the end of this world can be deferred until the next generation. Every society? Talk about lame. What did you say? Just putting it off like that? Ain't keeping it dragging on and on way more boring? The nerve of this nobody. You don't understand the terror of the world ending, do you? Once it ends, nothing shall remain. Oh yeah? Will there be nothing left? Whatever there will or not, we can't know until it does end. And as long as a little bit of something remains, ain't that a nice ending? Brain, what do you think it'll be? I'm hoping something will stay. What? Why? Why is this here? Yo, we got an egg! Phoenix? Not good. Rue. No, what? We got chicken. Poggin. So that was an egg, huh? Which means that was a bird, which shouldn't exist in this world. That must have been some sort of secret weapon, prepared by this world's creator to defeat these so-called spirits. Because birds are natural predators of bugs. Man, I'm beat. Let's wrap this up. You're going to wake her? Wake up! Let's do it! The book! No more saving! That was our friend. Hey, get a hold of yourself, you. Sheesh, you look like a wreck. She's so cute! Can you stand? No need to grieve. The book's just plain old cinders now. Ah, forgot my name too? It's Ratina. I met you about 10 years back, here in this castle. So this is your final memory, huh? Who's there? Ain't seen you around. Huh? You're lost? Please don't cry. If you came along with someone, of course they're gonna be looking for you, right? Just sit here and they'll find you. I'm bored, so let's talk. Cat? Cat moments. Let's go. Where'd you come from? Remote village? Next hero, huh? Doesn't really feel that way, you say? Yeah, as far as I can tell, you're a regular kid. You could just find just about anywhere. Oh, come on. I said stop crying. It's a weird thing for who you are to be decided for you as soon as you're born. That's why I plan on choosing that for myself. Think to yourself, I want to be a hero? How do you become one in the first place? Get stronger than everyone? You're a hero? Defeat the Dark Lord? You're a hero? Those are just how the public sees you. Well, alright. You and me, let's make a promise. If you can fulfill it, I'll consider you a hero. I guarantee it. It's real simple. You don't gotta understand it now. Come save me. We did it! We got 10 memory. Then a little bit later, some worm poisoned me. It's been about 10 years getting back to this body. Boy, it sure is heavy. Compared to a book. You were the book? So, you did make it good on that promise. So you have my guarantee. Even if no one in the world is going to realize it. Brain, you're a hero. According to this, guys, I guess it's going to end the world. Well then, let's just watch what happens. Credit roll, let's go. At the tail end, we did it. Look at them. Player. Issa. Oh yeah, let's guide the dog. Doggy moments. Let's go. Creation tools. Wolf RPG Editor version 2, Graphic Synthesizer, Ass Painter 2, Fire Alpaca OP, Graphic Skill, and Reaper. Someone get Yuku in the house. Yay! Look at them, they're so cute. Map graphics, Pipoya. Oh, it's the demon and someone else, the bookkeeper. Character graphics, Sulabo, Pochi, Mel, Ouroboros, Taipatsu, Makiba. The bunnies, let's go, real bunny moments go. BGM and SE. Panic Pumpkin. Oh, I remember Panic Pumpkin from way back then. Oh, look, it's the party members. Special thanks. Amano, Kurane Usagi, Suta Kira, Shu, Kakipi, Rubisu, and also probably you. Look, oh wait, the girls were all different? They all have different hair ties. They were all different the whole time. Producer, Haneda. Again, everyone, y'all should play this game. It was really fun. I think it was pretty PogChamp. It's good. What's next? World End. Oh, that's cute. Let's go. And then they look at the star set. The star set? This pretty sky. There's one thing I want to ask you. When you met your old allies, you didn't blame them or anything. You made them forget. There wasn't one peep about forgiving them. Well, yeah, you can say not every little thing was their fault, but it's not so clear cut. Maybe it's fine to not forgive them. In my past and future, I've got lots of people who I never intended on forgiving. But if I do feel like forgiving someone, that's fine too. If I can keep living like that. Huh? What? What did I think would remain after the world ended? Well, I don't know either, but I think Issa might have some idea. Oh yeah, you don't know what I mean by Issa either, huh? They're watching from somewhere around here. Hi, Retina. Can't be seen, can't be heard, but they gotta be there. Sorry for using your name in the mist last. It was in the heat of the moment. If you've got something to say too, you better do it soon. Anything? Pog! Thank you. Thanks, hi brain, thanks. We did it, folks. Extras? We didn't get any world fragments though. Cringe champ. Lowers music. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check that out later. But yeah, I think that's what I got for today. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I think I knocked over a cup just now. But yeah, I don't think that I have any other games that I want to try playing today. I think I'll shift over to the ending screen for now, you know, because there's no BGM when I'm tabbed out. But yeah, let's figure out who to raid into.